Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to talk about EAN, that is effective atomic number. Now, what do you mean by effective atomic number? Whenever we say a coordination compound is forming, then actually there is a combination or bonding between the metal and the ligand. Now, in this coordination compounds, there is a special characteristic, that is the electrons are donated by ligand to metal. Well, metal is central metal ion, it is positive charge, but this coordination compounds have the special characteristic that the electrons are donated by this ligand atoms or the negative ions. It depends. Now, that's why purely atomic number is not considered in this. The term is effective atomic number. Now actually what is this effective atomic number? It is nothing but the total number of electrons on the central metal ion and the electrons which are gained from the ligand, from this ligand to the metal ion during the bond formation or in the bonding. That is called as effective atomic number. Okay. Now in this the questions are asked for 2 marks for EAN, that is to find the effective atomic number of particular central metal ion in a given coordination compound. Like some examples I have given here. Just see here. Cobalt ion in cobalt complex. Okay. Hexamine complex is there. So in this central metal ion, what is the effective atomic number of this cobalt ion? Okay. So that is asked. Now in this case, first we should know the atomic number. So there are two methods to solve it. Okay, first we will go for the very simple method, and the second is with the help of formula. So first we will check it, the simple formula or the direct one. Now in this example, just check it. The electrons in cobalt atom, this is CO means cobalt. How many electrons are there in cobalt atom? Naturally it is equal to the atomic number of cobalt. Now atomic number of cobalt is, simple cobalt atom is 27. Now when we talk about, but we have to find the effective atomic number of CO3 plus. 3 plus means the electrons are lost or gained? The electrons are lost. Okay. Now positive charge means electrons are lost. Now here check it. The electrons in CO3 plus. So what we will do? We will take 27, that is atomic number, and we will subtract 3 from it. Okay. Now subtracting 3 means it will become 24. Now just check the compound, because in this effective atomic number the ligands are also playing the role. Now what is the role? How many electrons are donated by the ligand? Now there are this is ammonia molecule. How many ammonia molecules are there? 6 ammonia molecules are there, and that are in the coordination sphere. So naturally these are the electrons which are donated to the central metal ion. So electrons donated by 6 ammonia will be how much? Now each bond is having the 2 electrons. Okay, each bond is having how many electrons? 2 electrons. And how many ammonia are there? 6 ammonia molecules are there. So just make it 12. So I hope you have understood how it came. 6 ammonia molecules are there, and each bond is having always 2 electrons. So naturally we will multiply that and it will make it as 12. Now we will find the effective atomic number. How to find the effective atomic number of this central metal ion? It will be the sum of these two. So electrons in the, as per the definition, so electrons of central metal ion, that is how much? 24. And the electrons which are donated by the ligand, how many electrons are donated? 12. So it will become 36. So 36 is the effective atomic number of this cobalt ion. Okay. Now the second one is by using this formula, that is directly put this formula Z minus N plus 2 into coordination number. Z means atomic number of this central metal ion. N is the oxidation state of that particular ion. Then coordination number how you will find for the central metal ion? By the surrounding ligands. Okay. So that is one and the same, but to solve it the formulation is different. Means here with the direct formula is there, and here we are going with steps. Okay. Now just we will use the direct formula for it in another example. Like silver amine is there. Okay, silver complex is there. Now silver is attached to 4 ammonia molecules. Okay, in the coordination sphere we are having that. Now the central metal ion is silver. Okay, so now we can use direct formula for it, that is Z minus N plus 2 into coordination number. Now how to go for it? First we will check the Z. Z means atomic number of silver. Now what is the atomic number of silver? Ag means this is nothing but 47 minus. Now N means oxidation state. Now what is the charge on the silver? Always it is plus 1. Okay, now put it here. Plus. Now ट्वाइस इसलिए क्योंकि हम इलेक्ट्रॉन्स की बात करते हैं तो हर एक बॉन्ड में हमेशा 2 ही इलेक्ट्रॉन रहते हैं नेचुरली, सो दैट्स वाई डायरेक्टली 2 इज देयर. 2 into coordination number. Coordination number means central metal ion is attached to number of molecules, that is ligands. So their bond is attached, the bond between the central metal ion and the ligand, that will give you the coordination number. Now just check it. How you will find it? It's very simple. Just check how many numbers are there for that particular molecule. It is 4. Okay, so naturally we will multiply by the coordination number, that is 4. How many ammonia are there? 4. So multiply by 4. Now just make it is 46 plus 2 into 4, that is 8. How much it is? It is nothing but 54. Now 54 is nothing but the atomic number of the noble gas xenon. Now here also in the previous example, just I will tell you, that is for cobalt also, central metal ion, this effective atomic number is mostly it is equivalent to or equal to the nearest noble gas. So 36 is the atomic number of krypton, and here xenon. So xenon is the atomic number of xenon is a noble gas with atomic number 54. So that will become the effective atomic number of silver. So in this way we can find the effective atomic number for the central metal ion in the given complex. Okay, I hope यहाँ तक आपको समझ गया होगा. We can check it for various examples also in the textbook. So you can try for it. Thank you and have a nice day.